Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Herbert Art Gallery, Coventry, City of Culture 2021. This is the Turner Prize in the Herbert Art Gallery. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cool cafe-style venue here.
Because at that time in Northern Ireland, known as the Troubles.
This resonates with Urbanist, ladies and gentlemen.
Mervyn was so Protestant that in 1990, when his Protestant neighbours gave him a present of a crystal mug, this crystal mug.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some Irish Christmas here.
A date,
Very familiar.
1690. Protestants have long
I
memories.
saw these in Ireland on my 3 or 4 visits to the country.
On the mug is an image of the Protestant 17th century King William of Orange.
Not very good. The Orangemen take this figure off.
Orangemen of Ulster. Here's a photo of the Orangemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
In the
have
photo, the Orangemen are marching.
alcoholic beverages.
And they're wearing their orange collarets. And on their banner is a picture of King William of Orange. And the Orangemen celebrate King Billy's victory at the Battle of the Boyne.
History here, ladies and gentlemen, that I might research. That a little bit rude, ladies and gentlemen. That's not
said they don't like
eyes.
fairies. However, Orangemen and fairies have a lot in common. Orangemen like to walk for long walks with other men. So
Orange men, ladies and gentlemen, are the equivalent of the English Defence
according to many
League. They
historians,
fight, they
King
get
William of Orange was a fairy. Orangemen like to dress up. So do fairies.
I'll find a link to this.
Orangemen like to wear a collarette, especially orange collarette. And my Marvin had a collarette. His collarette was not orange. His collarette was green. And I have his collarette here. Because Mervyn was sort of
Here we have the huge stage light. This way, isn't it? Go this way. There's some description about the art, ladies and gentlemen.
And more and more increasingly. And this is why I fell out of love with sound systems.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a black thing. It is just a thing. Ooh. We have some weird displays here. Black mirrors. Maybe this is what happens if you do not have the right calm in London. In a land like this one, far, far away. The only good system is a sound system. We amplify each other. think this has a meaning to it. Is this the Turner Prize? Brilliant. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we have some very beautiful wall art. Come this way. I think Mr. Ariel Vieira would be very impressed with this display. Check that out for art. Calling all action kids urbanists. Cliff Sobbles, Johnny Stumbles, calling all walk, ride and flies, calling AO Vlogs. You are missing out on City of Coventry. New Yorkers, get on plane, come to Coventry. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a rather doody looking bird. Very feathery bird. What kind of bird is this, ladies and gentlemen? Goodness, look at this one. He looks like he's been through an electric shock. What type of bird is this? Is it a chicken? Is it an ostrich? Is it a pigeon? Is it Bob the pigeon's cousin? Walked out onto a pylon, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to eat those Reese's 2 pieces. What is this, ladies and gentlemen? A mouse. A rat. Is this a ratty? The Union Square. It certainly looks like one of the Union Square rats. Oh my god, it's a ratty. Oh my god. That's a very scary looking ratty. I think I better move. This, ladies and gentlemen, is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? A colourful dartboard. It's a shame I don't have any darts upon me at the moment. There's the board, ladies and gentlemen. I think, ladies and gentlemen, the lady in that picture that was just there, I know her quite well. This is a very good painting. I like this. It's very fancy she does. I like this. Bold use of colour on this, ladies and gentlemen. This is proper art. This is cool. Check this out. This reminds me of childhood when I used to paint on my father's computer many moons ago in the early 90s. Before we had apps, before we had screens, before we had iPhones. This is designed, ladies and gentlemen, to resemble an art studio where one would do painting and one would do arty-farty things. Oh, that's fantastic. That just looks fun.
Decisions with eye contact.
Oh, wonderful.
Or is it all different things? Is it just
Shades of the coffee, you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will not stay long on these visuals. It could be copyright. I don't know what YT would think either, but I don't care.
Accumulate fast growing stress. Eyes. Laying
Can.
fattening diet.
Oh my goodness.
Hardened from far
Ladies and
away.
gentlemen, because of COVID-19, I could not go to the Van Gogh display in New York, but this
To
certainly
hearing,
is pretty close to the real thing.
sight, or smell.
The theme is pretty much the same, light
Is
in the form of art.
disorientation.
Ariel Vieira, this one's for you.
Acidifying seas and noise pollution only enhance the sentient
This
smog.
is actually a bit more poignant than maybe Van Gogh. But even so, it relates to nature, doesn't it?
Feed designs salmon's microbiome, the fungi and bacteria moulding their gutscape. New microscopic alliances tinker with probiotics, prebiotics, and antibiotics
That's
to
just like the
maximize
McDonald's
flesh.
down my local
Their
area.
insides
Children jump on
are
the lights and squash them.
infinite built
Sadly,
to
these you
serve
cannot
the
squash
market
little figures
and
in
to
them or
meet
explode any
human
balloons.
needs. Humans eat the human-made microbiomes of the creatures they farm, a transitive domestication of the gut, colonizing our most intimate cells. These bacteria make new environments into new
Ladies and gentlemen,
elements.
pardon for my mistakenness, but I assumed this was about the planet.
Humans too
It's
have been
actually
domesticated,
about.
colonized by salmon and the corporations
This
who
doesn't. Oh, it is
manufacture
about the
its
planet.
flesh.
It's either about the planet or the stomach, but one or the two. Both can be metaphysical, can they not?
To control reproduction, farmed salmon are often bred to be fully sterile, supposedly to protect their wild counterparts in the taken for granted case of escape. It doesn't hurt that not exerting energy on reproductive affairs helps them reach market weight faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is about salmon and the production of salmon. So there's mention of it going into a person's belly and mention of it being the environment.
While the expression of some genes is amplified, the expression of others fades. Limited genetic diversity within farmed species leads to greater vulnerability to disease. Bodies designed for market are vulnerable outside their medicated enclosures. It's not easy to escape from predators or naturally reproduce, especially for those domesticated fish prone to melancholia and chronic depression. But sometimes they do mate with their free counterparts, leaving a genetic finprint, a seal on other fish bodies, a lethal life mark. Mutations and manipulations of escapees, the results of inbreeding and interbreeding, are information flows reforming the seas. Disease is not only found in sick bodies, but also in distorted behaviors, time traveling across generations through floating microbes and DNA.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot get what this is all about. I'm a bit confused. But I think it might have something to do with environmental issues, in my opinion. And maybe fishing. And being a vegan, I don't eat them.
Netted farms are never fully sealed. They are changing the nature of seascapes, now inhabited by escaped alien genes. Modifications aimed at
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the end of the Turner Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I inadvertently snuck in here about 2 weeks ago. Not thinking it was this. Very good indeed. Some Welsh, ladies and gentlemen. One of the oldest languages in Europe.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh. Okay.